There's a lot going on this week in NBA 2K TV. We simulate the NBA All-Star Game in NBA 2K16. Hang with Hassan Whiteside.
Moving up in the world, I didn't even know that.
Kick off 2K Pro-Am Road to the Finals. Vote on your top plays of the week, and of course, give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
Chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali. Vedi, noi siamo la luce insieme. Il male che
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Salt Lake City as the Jazz go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. On the topic of the playoffs and the length of them, they call it the second season, Shaq. What do you look for in a playoff team as an indicator of their ability to succeed?
Well, we all live by this old old adage, whatever it is. Defense wins championships. Defense is big. What I like about the playoffs, Ernie, physicality. You can't hesitate to give a foul, prevent easy buckets, a.k.a. you got to touch them up.
Got to touch them up, but experience, to me, is probably the biggest thing. Because there's no way to understand playoff basketball until you're there. And so teams that shoot a lot of free throws also has a big advantage because guys get to the line. They know they could slow the game down when things are getting bogged down offensively.
That's what my old buddy Dick Versace used to say.
What?
You know what he used to say about free throw shooting? He called it the NBA's hidden way to score. You forget about free throw shooting a lot, don't you? The NBA's hidden way.
It's hidden?
It's hidden.
I would agree with that, Dick.
Yeah, the NBA's hidden way to score. That's just dropping a little Dick Versace knowledge on you. Let's go courtside.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup. Lakers coming to town for this one. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at Utah, despite a very successful road trip, it's got to be nice to return home and play in front of their loyal fans.
And I think for the Jazz, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
They look to be a dangerous team. I wouldn't have thought that a few months ago, but now I'm a believer.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rain Man, he's in at the point. Randall out there with Roy Hibbert. Then there's Batum, and it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. Dishes it to Favors. Great D that time from Batum. Passes it to Rain Man. Rebounded by the Jazz. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads. Just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
And it's Hibbert missing.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
On defense, Utah. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Rain Man. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. He used that pick just right.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here's Burks. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Burks has got his second bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Swiped away. Here's Burke. 11 points for him in that last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Rain Man.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
He feeds it to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rain Man. Utah with the rebound. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Jazz leading by 5, and even 3-on-3 break. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, and here we go with Kobe with nobody back. And that one's good. Kobe's got his first points in this one.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Favors with the screen. Here's Kramer and Hibbert with the block. The pass to Burks to the right side. Burke off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Rain Man. Picked by Randall. And it's Hibbert in the corner. Pass to Randall. Here's Rain Man. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Rain Man's got 5 points so far. Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Feeds to Burks. Pass to Burke. Ball stolen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Hibbert missing.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Utah with the ball. 3-point lead. Kicks it to Burks. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And that one's good by Favors.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Passes it to Raymond. He kicks it to Randall, and stolen by Favors. And now Utah, fast break. Burks leading the charge. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Jazz?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for Utah. When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. Exum, he's checked in for Trey Burke. And then for the Lakers, Jang, he's checked in for Hibbert. And it's Russell in for Kobe. Here's Rain Man. Soft touch off the glass. Rain Man's got 7 points.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The Lakers, number 1.
You know, if there's a stat that coaches really would be impressed by and proud of, it's assists, leading the league in assists. And this team is outstanding. Not only do they have excellent scores, but everybody is willing to make the extra pass and share the basketball.
Now here's Favors. He's coming off a 16-point game against Portland.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he wasn't the intimidator.
And he gets it to go. Favors has got 6.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
They get the rebound. Here's Dang. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Here's Lyles after the basket by the Lakers.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Rain Man. He's got 7. And here they come. Here's Kramer. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the Jazz lead by 9.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
So it's the Lakers now. Here's Randall. Sinks that one from the post. Randall's got his first basket. Jazz leading by 7. Exum kicks to Favors. They set the pick. Now here's Burks. Defended by Batum. Exum's shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
The pass to Rainman. The 3. Takes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Favors with a screen on Batum. Here's Burks. Can't convert after the good screen.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
No good from Raymond.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Exum kicks to Favors. Here's Lyles. Banked in off the glass.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass? And with the pause here, how about the stats for Burks? He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Mahimi comes in for Randall, and Nick Young is subbed in for Nicholas Batum.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the miss by Freak. And that one's good by Favors.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound-the-rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Here's Rain Man. Derek Favors making his last shot. In transition, here come the Jazz. Exum leading the charge. He gives them a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Here's Sampson, defended by Young. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Now, here is Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Snell, that's good. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Young. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. To halt the run, buries the jump shot.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside Favors. Pass to Sampson. Knocks it loose. Exum with a wide open look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Here's Rain Man after Dante Exum's bucket. The feed to Snell. Pass to Sampson. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the rejection by Jang.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Exum passes to Lyles. Snell from outside, and that is good. Snell's got 5 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Russell. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
That is what you call much in the clutch.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Jazz as they wrap up the first quarter on a 14-4 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight, and a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Here's Rain Man. Hibbert the pass to Rain Man, and he dunks it down.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
And for Los Angeles, Rain Man, he's in at point guard. Roy Hibbert is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Williams. And it's Bryant in at the 3 spot. Favors with the screen. Clock at 2. Burks can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Rain Man.
Move the ball. Stick
The dish to Bass. And again, it's the Lakers.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Washington.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards got down to business. He had 46 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And Utah has possession. Following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Pass to Lyles. Burks kicks to Favors. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And Bass kicks to Williams. And the lead is down inside single digits. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
To the left wing. Inside, Favors lays it up and banks it in. Favors has got 4 points this quarter.
Here in the second half, you get an idea of the Lakers and where they stand statistically. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also number 1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Down low. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Rain Man. Lays it in off the breakaway. Rain Man's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And here's the break. Here's Williams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Now just a 5-point Jazz lead. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The pass to Lyles. Favors with a screen on Bass. Offline with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Favors. 12 points for him. That's good.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Rain Man. 14 points for him. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Favors in the post. Covered by Hibbert. Favors can't get it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense. Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Left side, Kobe. Passes it to Rainman. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. So Utah will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Kramer. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Lyles. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Burks. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Well, free throw shooting. Such an important part of the NBA game. And as the 2-guard position goes, these have been the best in the league over the last 10 games. Well, you look at Burks, deadly on the stripe. Someone you do not want to foul.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the 2-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
Yeah, I don't care what their position is. Guys, I mean, they deserve a bunch of credit for those numbers. Each one of them is just so clutch at the foul line.
Here's Burke. Following the basket by Julius Randle. And the foul called on Free. That's his first foul. Here's Lyles, and it's blocked by Hibbert. Here's Rain Man. He's got 14. Up off the screen, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Burke dishes to Favors, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Hibbert with the screen. Shot clock at 5. And Batum kicks to Williams. Here's Rain Man. Here's Randle. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Zhang comes in for Roy Hibbert, and it's Russell in for Williams. Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Here's Snell. He has 5. And it's Exum in the corner. Dishes it to Snell. Lyles passes to Burke. And no good as it rattles out. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Rain Man. 16 points for him. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on.
And, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Lock at 6. Snell dishes to Burke, and it's blocked, but he recovers it. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jang the pass to Raymond. He dishes it to Batum. Pass to Raymond. Outside Russell. Here's Rain Man. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Batum. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
A different look for Utah. J.K. Sampson comes in for Lyles, and Hamilton subbed in for Burke.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Exum kicks to Favors. Passes it to Sampson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's the screen. Hamilton dishes to Snell to stop the drought. That one off the back iron and out. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Russell. He feeds it to Batum. There's the pass to Rain. All alone. And the jumper is good. Rain Man's got 22.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Exum passes to Sampson. Favors with the screen. Out to the wing. Here's Hamilton. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
They're settling. They've got to keep getting the ball inside. Create some balance offensively.
Jang a screen. Swiped it away. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Sampson. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Raymond. From deep 3-point range. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good. The past few weeks, you can see how Utah stacks up. Second in 3-point field goal percentage. 8th in lowest turnovers per game. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
You know, you go back to their 3-point field goal percentage, some true dead eyes on their roster, no doubt. And that's such a luxury offensively. They have been absolutely lights out. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Jang a screen. Here's Rain Man, and that one is stuffed right through.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And he gets the bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
And given their percentages, I'm not sure that's a good idea. They've struggled to connect from the perimeter.
Jang, a screen. Outside, Russell, beyond the arc. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their full bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Guys, hard enough to win in this league, but when you continue to hurt yourself because of miscues, makes it all the more difficult.
Well, you put yourself in a tough spot. I mean, 8 points yielded off turnovers this quarter already.
Here's Rain Man. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Rain Man's got 29.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
With 1 on the clock and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Favors.
At the line for 2.
And he can't hit the second. And so that's the end of the first.
Well, an incredible turnaround for you guys between the first and second quarters. What allowed you to jump out to this lead you've built?
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. First things first, how about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating as much as possible from the low block. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
So far in the game for Rain Man, he has 29 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Feeds it to Batum. Good on the three-point shot. Batum's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Lakers.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And for the Lakers, Rain Man in at point guard. Batum is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Kobe in a two-guard.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And that one's good.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pass to Wiles. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his fourth assist in this one. Los Angeles leading by 12. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here. Third. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
There's a screen. And Favors kicks to Burks. Batum with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Batum's running.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Bryant drives in. Knocked away.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Now here's Batum. He's got 9. Utah with the rebound. Favors got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room to the inside. Favors can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 16. A beautiful reverse layup. And that's now 8 points for Kobe Bryant.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz Dancers.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Six to shoot. To the wing on the left. Burks. Money from the wing. Burks has got 12 points in the game.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And we've got some time for a look at the 2K leaderboard now. And some point guards who have been very adept at putting the ball in the basket since the All-Star break. Freak number 1. Second, D'Angelo Russell.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
And stolen by Hibbert. Outside Bryant. Hibbert with a screen for Bryant. Here's Rain Man. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kicks to Burke. And there's the feed to Burks. Favors with a screen on Bryant. Passes it to Lyles. He kicks it to Burks. Lyles passes to Burke. The pass to Lyles. Here's Kramer. Can't hit from the elbow. Lakers leading by 16. Batum passes to Rain Man. Hibbert with the screen. Another steal. Shots good by Lyles. Lyles got 6. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Now here's Burke, defended by Bryant. From the top of the key, Burke can't get it to go.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Rain Man. Burks covering. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Kobe tries to snap the cold streak, and the shot is good. He's got 10.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter. Back to Favors.
Favors with the screen. Now the dish to Burks. That one falls coming off Burks' feet. Burks has got 15 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Kobe passes to Rainman. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from the Rain Man. Jazz trail by 15. Dishes it to Favors. He feeds it to Burks. Favors with the screen. Nato and Utah again with the bucket.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Pass to Bass. Utah with the rebound. Feeds it to Favors. Out left to the wing. Jazz passing it around. Shoots from 14. Here's Lyles. And he gets it to go.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And Utah making a change here. Exum's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Mahimi's checked in for Julius Randle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Pass to Lyles. Plays it up and banks it in. Lyles got 9 points in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Mahimi passes to Rainman from downtown, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
To the left side wing. Pass to Lyles. There's the pick. Kicks it to Exum. There's the pass to Lyles. 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lyles got 13 points.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Here's Kramer. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Rain Man. And another three for the Lakers.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Jazz trail by 12. Outside Favors. Kramer defended by Batum. They get a hand on it. Just 5 on the clock. Nato and Utah again with the bucket.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Here's Rain Man.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. No luck. And Utah the other way now. Nato, he's guarded by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And the rejection by Favors. Nato. And that comes off the assist by Exum. He's got 6.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Lakers leading by 12. Here's Rain Man. Oh. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Burke and Exum in the backcourt. Tony Snell is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Sampson in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. Exum with it, picked up by Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Burks. The Jazz with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Hibbert with the screen. Rain Man passes to Hibbert. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
11 feet away, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Rain Man. Sampson pulls it in. Jazz trail by 19. Burke kicks to Burks. There's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burks got his 7th assist here tonight.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. He dishes it to Snell. The feed to Burks. Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. Shot on the wing. That's short off the rim.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. There's the pick. Here's Burks. The Lakers with the rebound. Kobe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Burks kicks to Sampson. The dish to Burks. That's down the hatch. Now it's 1 more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Hibbert with the screen. Here's Rain Man. Oh! Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Here's Exum. But they'll get another chance. Dishes to Burke. Got a hand on it.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Now here's Exum. He's defended by Randall. Pass to Burke. Snell kicks to Exum. 3-pointer. Good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Lakers leading by 17. Here's Rain Man. Picked by Randall. Here's Rain Man. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Now the Lakers on the break. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
And Hibbert with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Lyle comes in for Exum. Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Burke dishes to Favors. He kicks to Burks. Will it go? Good! Burks has got 22 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Lyles passes to Burks. Here's Lyles, defended by Batum. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. Great tee that time from Hibbert.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Batum, good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Rain Man. Burke covering. Outside Bryant. Passes it to Rain Man. Hibbert with the screen. Feeds to Randall. Shot clock at 5. And another basket for the Lakers.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. Favors can't get it to go.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
And it's Bryant at the elbow. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Burke kicks to Favors. Pass to Lyles. Bryant in the post. Hibbert dishes to Randall. Here's Rain Man. Burke covering. Rain Man passes to Hibbert. Drops in the layup for 2. Hibbert's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Utah has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Right side, Bryant. Here's Rain Man. Picked by Randall. Back to Kobe. He feeds it to Hibbert. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Lyles got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Rain Man. Picked by Randall. On the wing, Bryant. Now the pass to Rain Man. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Kobe. And a miss there on the triple. Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Burke. Another miss by Utah.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Here's Rain Man. Burke covering. From deep. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
That's right. I mean, they'll now be 1-2 against them this season. They'll face them once more, so they could end up with a split in those 4 games.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Rain Man. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
You don't see many tall players with that kind of speed, Kevin.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Sticking too much.
And that one is stuffed right through.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Now the Lakers on the break. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Snell. And here is Burke. He dishes it to Burks. The three-pointer, no good.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's get...
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
However many games we have left on the schedule, boys. That's your answer. Hey, I might even get 2 triple-doubles in one game. I don't know if that's possible. I'm about to do it. I'm going to call it a double, triple-double.
Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game, his showcase of his skill set.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.